Paige, I asked Coach the other day, in the 720 days that you played between NCAA tournament games, how did he make sure that your spirit wasn't broken? And he gave a very thoughtful answer on how you were a light and always, but he did mention that there was one game he saw you break down at halftime when you guys were playing at Tennessee, I think it was. So I wondered if you could kind of take us through that, just what this has been like mentally and emotionally for you, and then like when the clock hit 0, what that was again tonight.
Yeah, last year was really, the last couple years actually has been really like challenging on my mental, of me finding joy outside of the game, finding joy in the process, finding joy in trials and tribulations, and just, I feel like I've had adversity thrown my way, but at the same time, like, I'm super blessed to be in the position. Like, I got surgery for free, I got rehab for free, I'm surrounded by the best teammates, by the best coaching staff, and so many people that have helped me to get where I'm at today. So just looking at the positives in life and all that I do have instead of focusing on what I don't. And again, just trying to be the best teammate I could be. It could be easy for me to sulk and be upset and just be sad about what life has thrown me this past couple of years, or I could attack it with the mentality of being a leader, still being in the gym, smiling, motivating people, and being a leader in how hard I worked, because I know people saw me in the gym every single day, whether it be Pilates, rehab, in the weight room with Hootie, stuff like that. So that's motivating for other people to see as well. And so just today was one of the most rewarding feelings I've ever felt in my life. Just seeing where I was a year ago, today, just starting to do individual workouts, starting to feel the basketball again, get the ball in my hands again and play, and now I'm here, and with my teammates and my coaching staff, I'm going to the Final Four. So it's been a very rewarding journey, and I'm super, super grateful for it all. The tough times made me who I am, and it's built my faith, and it's built just my appreciation for life and gratitude for anything that gets thrown my way.
Nika and Aaliyah, you've been part of celebrations like these before, but that one looked a little bit different than maybe the other two. Can you explain why and what it felt like just to go through that and celebrate with everyone?
Yeah, I mean, obviously each celebration, comes with a different story, a different set of challenges that year, different people, different relationships. This has, as Paige said, been probably the most rewarding one. It felt different. I would say, this group is very special. We overcame so much and learned from it, not just overcame it. And although a lot of people didn't believe we were, ever going to do this, we did. And we, don't get me wrong, we don't really care what other people think, but at the same time, it feels really, really good to prove those people wrong. So I feel like that's one part of why it feels so different.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, and I think going off what Nika said, just we've been through so much last year, and I think we really had to work hard for this win and work hard for how far we've come. And obviously you guys see us what we do on the court, but it's really behind the scenes that we're really like grinding it out, and really we had to go through a lot, and we went through a lot together. So to be here together and to look back on how far we've come, that's really the biggest rewarding part about all of this.
I mean, coach is always on us about we already know we have a short bench, and that's never an excuse for us, never has been, never will be. But what's one thing about it is that when we have a short bench, everybody needs to step up. And nobody needs to be great, He said everybody just needs to be solid and do what they're best at, and I think this is a game today where everybody literally did what they're best at, and I'm so, so proud of people coming off the bench. Q and Ice, I'm so proud of, our freshmen, our underclassmen, the way they stepped up. It's not easy, this is your first time in this environment. You've never been, a part of it. You don't know what it feels like, but they play like they were in that environment before. And I'm so happy and proud of them, and just super, super excited for our team.
Paige, in 2021, you won 11 major awards. You were the freshman that everybody was watching. In that year, I don't believe your team made it past the Final Four. Now Juju's the one everybody's watching, and her team didn't make it to the Final Four. What advice would you give her in this situation to kind of use that as motivation and just keep being herself?
Yeah, I think success is a process. It's tough, especially as a freshman, to be leading your team like that and have no experience in this sort of environment on this stage and lead your team. You feel a lot of pressure. But for her to have the year she had as a freshman, fearless, confident, one of the best players in the country, she's got a lot to build on. And I know getting here and feeling this loss, we've been a part of it. It's very motivating, and it lets you build experience on how to be better and how to learn from it. And so just take the good, continue to build on that, and focus on what you need to work on and do that too.